So we're editing our photos for our complementary color series. Yellow and purple are a complementary color, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this one. Um, so you want to go ahead and make sure you do all your edits. You can edit either in Photoshop or you can edit in Lightroom. It just depends on what you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do my little edits real quick here. I like that one. Once you've edited the photo to your liking, you're gonna right click and say save to. Make sure you save it as a JPEG file. Make sure you choose the folder in which you want to save it. I'm going to just save mine to my desktop for now. And I don't have a folder in there. So I'm actually going to save it to my pictures. And I'm going to make sure I save it as a full-size picture. And then go ahead and hit save. Okay, once you have all 3 of your photos edited, you're going to open Photoshop. When you open Photoshop, you're going to go to Create New. And then you're going to put in a custom size. Okay, it needs to be 17 inches by 11 inches at 300 pixels per inch. You can go ahead and say Create. And you want to go to File and Open. All right, and you're going to find the pictures that you just saved for your complementary color series. And you're going to open them in Photoshop. Where did my third one go? I'll have to find my third one. Anyway, you're going to go to the crop tool, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. And up here, you're going to choose width times height times resolution. Make it 5 by 10 by 300. And then you're going to move the selection and it's going to crop your image. All right, so you can choose how much of your picture you'd like in there. Since I'm really focusing on the red and the green because those are my complementary colors, I'm going to make sure like that's the emphasis of my photo. And then I'm going to hit the check mark up here. All right, and it's going to crop my photo to the size that I just specified. All right, to move your photo, you're going to hit the V key on your keyboard, and then you're going to click V, click your picture, hold, drag, and drop into the canvas that we created. Right? We want to make sure this is like centered. We're going to make 1/2 inch on the top, the sides, and in between each photo. So you're going to go to View, New Guide, and we're going to start with the vertical guides. You're going to make one at 1/2 inch. You're going to do View, New Guide, and then you're going to do one. We're going to add 5 inches, so it'll be 5.5. View, New Guide. Now we're going to do 1/2 inch, so 5.5 plus 0.5 would be 6. View, New Guide. Now we're going to do another 5-inch one, so 6 plus 5 would be 11. View, New Guide. The next one would be 11.5 because we're going to add 1/2 inch. And View, New Guide. The last one will be 16.5. All right, now there's 1/2 inch between each photo here and 1/2 inch between the edge of the photo and the edge of the canvas. All right, we also want to add guides for the top and bottom. So we're going to do New Guide and we're going to put 1/2 inch horizontal at the top. We're going to go View, New Guide, and do 1/2 inch from the bottom, which would be, if it's 11, so it'd be 10.5. So we have our guide there. All right, now we're going to go to our next photo that shows complementary color. You're going to click the cropping tool, and once you have set your crop to 5 by 10 by 300, the next time you go to the crop tool, it should just come up with those resolutions for you. All right, now I'm going to click V. I'm going to hold V on my keyboard, click, drop, and drag. Okay, now I'm going to get my last picture open in Photoshop and do the same thing. Okay, for some reason my other pictures weren't saving, so now I have this one. So I'm going to go ahead and crop it to the size that I want. And I'm going to move it over to my guides. All right, so now I have 3 photos that are showing complementary colors: red and green, yellow and purple, red and green. And I'm going to go ahead and save this as file, save as. I'm going to call this complementary color underscore Aragon, because that's my last name. I'm going to save it as a JPEG file. And then I'm going to go ahead and save it and turn it in on Google Classroom.